Woohoo! Huh? Ah! Hey everyone, this is Jim, and welcome to episode 52 of Manufactio Minecraft. Hope you're well, guys. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm dead. 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 Why? Dead. We're dead. We're back. Oh, yes, that's a bit threatening. Hang on, let's come back to here. Right, we're good. Okay, right. Yes, well, that sort of sums up our pollution problem, really, which we must do something about, I think, very soon. In fact, we'll get to that very soon, in fact. In fact, there's so many things I want to do today. Now, first thing, you may have noticed something then. There was a bit of a I've added a resource pack. I've made a resource pack, yes. So I've added in the old player damage sound from a long time ago. So you might have recognised that noise. I'll take some damage. Here we go. Oh. They're not live? Those wires? These ones are, surely. Hang on. Yeah, that old sound. Do you remember that sound? I'm sure some of you remember that sound. That's the sound that the player used to make in the vanilla game when we took damage, and then they went and changed it to something lame years ago. So I've added that back in. Also, I've changed the texture for signs just to make them a little bit more, well, a little bit more sort of futury. Not futury, maybe a bit more techie rather than just plain old wood signs. So it's got sort of a black outline and things, and if we put it on the ground, it'll be sort of have the black like stand there as well. So I've done that one. What else? Redstone lamps. That's a redstone lamp. It's off at the moment, so it looks like that. And then if we give it a lever, if we turn it on, it looks like that. Aha! On, off. So that's just a redstone lamp. The vanilla redstone lamp texture is terrible, let's face it. So we've got now a redstone lamp. The other thing I've changed, one more thing, so it hasn't got much in it, the resource pack, just a couple of things. The other thing is creeper acid. So that is that up in there now. It's now green. So creeper acid. That's from Tech Guns. So it was kind of a yellowy colour. So I've now made it green like creepers, essentially. And just to make it a bit easier for us to distinguish with the other yellowy textures like the sulfuric acid and the lubricant and things. Yes, creeper acid now green. And that's about it, really. Now these redstone lamps are this colour, I can really make use of them because the vanilla texture is so ugly. Well, I think it's ugly. You might not, but I do. I'm going to actually make use of this a lot more because it's much more of an indicator now. If we use this and hook this up to things to say, off and on, much clearer. Yeah. Now it does still emit light. I would prefer if it didn't emit light at all, in keeping with the style of the pack, but I don't know if I can change that through a resource pack. But for the moment, we've got that. And last episode, we set up our slag crusher. Since last episode, I've hooked into the sand there. The sand is now being sent into our blast furnaces there so that they get smelted up into silicon. So we're getting tons of silicon, which we need tons of. So it's automatically getting smelted there. The other thing that we didn't hook up that we should have, that I have now, is the iron dust for our sulfuric acid. We put in our sort of spaghetti piping down here somewhere. Yeah, spaghetti. Yeah, the iron dust. So that is now hooked into our steel production. So I'm stealing the steel's yes, stealing the steel's iron dust, so that half of it is down there. Yeah, so the crusher there is for the iron that goes then to our steel production. I'm taking half of it now and sending it over for our sulfuric acid production. Are these guys still backing up down here? No, good, okay. And I've also extended our industrial hemp farm for the seeds for our biofuel production. So I just made this guy a bit bigger as well. Okay, the reaction chamber. We didn't get to build it last episode, so let's build it right now. So this is for our titanium processing. Now, can I remember the recipe without looking at the quest? Maybe. Recipe or how to build it. Maybe that's the right term rather than recipe, because we're not making it, we're building it. We're just kind of making it. I'm waffling while I try and get it built. Okay, one more layer of the housing on the top. I think that's right, but then the chamber controller, was that in the middle? Is it going to be in the middle? Middle? Yes! Ooh, didn't mean to. Fabricator controller. Oh, we're getting to the fabricator. Just go back away, Mr. Fabricator. We'll come back to you. Alright, that's let's pick that up, dirt. Very cool. Okay, so we've got a GUI, reaction chamber, empty, power, GUI stuff. Yeah, liquids, chamber, right. And then reaction chamber focus. Click. Okay, so I am going to have to look up the quest because it had the instructions about what we need to set. To refine titanium, pump in creeper acid, set the fluid level to 30% and the focus level to 5. 30% and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30%. Okay, that looks pretty good. Does this tell us how much power this uses? Where's the titanium? Titanium. Here it is. Titanium. Recipe ticks 2, maximum time 6 seconds, required completion 1, starting intensity 5, power minus 25,000 FE per recipe tick. So if it's 2 recipe ticks, does that mean it need 50,000? Okay. This might get consumed sometimes. Risk break item, so we might need more. Okay, well, I think we're good to go, except, creeper acid. How are we getting the creeper acid from all the way over there to here? Good question. So we have a fluid unloader and a bottling machine, but the fluid unloader looks like there's no creeper acid recipe, and there's no sulfuric acid recipe. I think the problem with sulfuric acid is that it doesn't actually even have a bucket. No. So I don't know, we're going to use a bottling machine and unbottling setup. We might just have to run a pipe. Will we run a pipe all the way over? Sure, let's do that. Just a long pipe. Well, another pipe, more spaghetti added to the base. Hopefully this will work. Oh, in fact, before we do, how much have we got in there? 92 buckets. Sulfuric acid's going great. We've got 323 buckets. Awesome. Creeper acid, 92 buckets. Okay. Oh, dear. So do you reckon I'm going to get sick of that sound? Because this happens so often, well, maybe it'll drive me to do something about the pollution. Okay, right, on. Okay, fluid pipe going through. You are still going up. Hopefully the pipe is actually connected all the way over. We'll see, I guess, when we get there to see if it's going in and if I've actually hooked it up onto the right spot on the machine. Oh, it's not hooked up over there. How did I miss that? Creepers. Okay, 1, 2, and one more. There we go. Now, how do I get back up there? Let's do it this way. With a little help from the building gadget here, let's put it in vertical with just one block at a time. Let's see if we can manage this. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, poop. That didn't work at all, did it? Okay, well, there's green stuff, which is good, a good sign. I wasn't sure about these ones here, which is inputs and outputs. So I have put it in on the back there, the fluid, but that's good. We do have 30% creeper acid. We do have this guy, power. Right. Okay, before we go and set solar panels up, I do want to do something new. Okay, HV capacitors. We've been using MV, but I'd like HV. I'd like to have bigger batteries in our advanced solar systems there. Solar system. But we need these energy cells here. We need to craft them, and these are done in the Fabricator, and they're not too bad actually, cost-wise of ingredients. Plastic, redstone, and a little bit of copper wire. Probably the gold is the most expensive thing, and we'll get to that soon as well. But yeah, Fabricator. Now I have all the parts we need to build a Fabricator. I hope. In terms of the cost of these guys, they weren't too bad. The housing, got plenty of cybernetic parts from drops from mobs and stuff, so not too bad. And we'll put it here up with all our machines that will be part of our crafting factory eventually. We'll put it about here. 1, 2, 3. I think the controller goes there. And then glass, 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 and glass. Okay, and then click. Invalid multi-block structure for something. I had to look up the wiki to build it. I'll check it again. Okay, I think this one. In fact, if we clicked it on another side, we might have been alright. If we put that there and then click it there. Yeah, okay. Fabricator. There we go. Ooh, very nice. We have the ingredients there, okay, that we need. Again, we are going to need power, so temporarily we'll use an MV capacitor and a advanced solar panel, so that we can then make these to then make the HV capacitors. Does this tell us how much power you use? Oh, okay, 80 FE per tick, and it's 8,000 FE, so it takes 100 ticks by that calculation, assuming my maths is correct, to make one of those. And we also need it for the cybernetic parts, unfamiliar, sonic emitter, unfamiliar. Right, cool, okay, I'll set up a solar panel for us. Yep, oops, oop, there and there. Okay, are you getting power? You are. Okay, so it seems we can use these things as either input or output. Just use any of them, which is fantastic. So you now have that, you have that, you have that. Alright, we should get some ingredients. Right, I'd like to make a stack of HV capacitors, which means 5 stacks of the energy cells. So I think I've got enough ingredients for that. There, and then there, and then... Oh, the gold! I've got the gold! Is there gold in here? There is! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! Okay, good. So, yeah, okay, good. So, if I put that there, are you going to put that into there? You do. So, will it just fill this slot, or is he going to start to fill up the other slots? I mean, they look like they're configured so only certain things go into certain slots. So, we'll just have to see. Now, there may be another way we can do it not using this method. I think this is only temporary anyway, using the bins here, but we might look at doing ducts or something later on. Okay, one more. There he is. Okay, you going to put any more in? No. Okay, good. That simplifies things a lot, doesn't it? There we go, and oop, there, and there we go. Okay, so things going to start crafting in a sec. They are. Oh, well, let's have a look. What's he doing? He's moving around, zapping away there. Ooh, zap lasers and everything. Very cool. Oh, drilling, stamping, and lasering. That's awesome. Oh, awesome. The effort that some mod makers go to with their models and everything is very cool. Very cool. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, in fact, how are we gonna? I gather we can then get these out of another slot. I need a bin. Yeah. So if we put that there and then put this guy facing like that, are you getting out batteries? You are. All right. Very cool. Haha. Very nice indeed. Okay, we'll leave that go, and then we might... starts to rain. Now, the rain stopperer thingamajiggy needs the dissipation charge, but currently I do not have a recipe for the dissipation charge. That is a problem with the modular machinery mod. I had another recipe that I lost, essentially, that wasn't showing up in here. It was for the batteries here, These weren't showing up in JEI here, and the recipe was kind of lost. It seems that some modular machinery recipes that use a fluid, they sometimes don't appear. So Golrith sort of reworked it a bit to reworked the scripts for us to get it in there, and I think it's on his list of to-do to change things around, so that won't happen for some people, and that's why I don't have the dissipation charge either, I think, is just because of modular machinery acting funny. Getting there. A few more to go still. Oh, thanks, Mike. So, yes, the pollution. Ooh, loot bag. Yes. So I've been trying to come up with a little system to automatically place down the filters here, and break them when they're full. So place empty ones when the one there is full. So these things, they give out a redstone signal. Now, I thought it was just a comparator signal, but it's actually, they're like a redstone block. They do actually emit redstone. I need a piece of redstone, quick! Redstone. There we go, very good. So when they're fully clean, they give a signal strength of 15. And then if we put down a dirty one that's 100% full of something, in this case of carbon, then they give out no signal. So I think the strength steadily decreases as that fills up. But the problem is that it does indeed give out a signal just like a redstone block. So I was trying to come up with a system with like the block breaker here. I just had to get some food. So if we put that down and then turn on the redstone signal, then it'll break the block like that. So the problem is, given that, if we take off the switch there, so he's turned off, but if we put a redstone block there, he just breaks it. So like if we put a clean filter, oh, he just breaks it. Yeah, this is no good. This is no good. No good. I don't want him because he's just going to break things. So we can't use the block breaker to auto break filters. Yes, filters. So I enabled a config in Quark. Quark adds these iron rods here, and then if you attach it to a piston and give it a redstone signal like this, it breaks blocks. A little feature by Quark that actually is disabled in the mod pack by default, but I enabled it just to try it out, and so I thought, oh, will this guy break that? Will he? No, he won't. I gather it doesn't break tile entities, would be my guess, so we can't use this method either. So I had to go hunting for new mods, and I found these little guys. Small block breaker from Engineers Decor. Let's just do Decor. There we go. So this mod actually adds quite a few nice little bits and pieces. There's a bunch of machines which we don't need that can be disabled in its config. I just haven't yet because I wanted to test things out first. But various sort of concretes and different types of bricks, some decorative tables and signs and things, and these little sheet metal slices that you can pile up like snow slices in vanilla, which is very cool. But yes, the main thing I wanted to test was this block breaker here. So if we put down this little guy, I've got a few here, like so. Oh, hang on, face the other way. So if I shift click it, it'll face us. There we go. And if you put a block in front of it, these little things come out and start drilling into the block, and it depends on the hardness of the block as to how long it takes to drill it, like that. But if you give it a redstone signal, then it turns it off, like that. So if we put a block down, it doesn't actually break it. Very good. So that's perfect for this, because at the moment that's emitting a redstone signal, so the block breaker isn't breaking it. And when it finally gets full, and then this guy will then break it because he hasn't got a redstone signal anymore. And then we've got a hopper underneath that'll pick it up and put it in here. This guy is a block placer, so he'll place the block there. This is from the same mod, just a different type of block placer that looks very cool. And you can adjust the redstone that it reacts to and things like that. And I thought it just matched the block breaker there, so we'll go with that. So now on our pollution pumps, I can put these guys there, at least on two of the filters coming out the sides. As you can see, I've blocked off this side and this side, but yeah, just tapped it. I just tapped it. But we could have one of these sort of set up on each side, yes, of each filter, and then I don't have to go and change all the filters, because that's the biggest annoyance. Currently is going to change all the filters. Finally a little auto... Oh, like that. Aha, ooh. Ooh, interesting. Right, so that, I would have expected the hopper underneath to pick that up. Right, well, we found a flaw, and it was good timing. Well, I don't take long to fill. Right, okay. Okay, the block placer. So it needs a redstone signal to place a block. If we do this way, then it doesn't need a redstone signal. So then if we break that, it'll just place another one. But we want it to have a redstone signal, so we'll do that there, like that. Okay, there we go. And if we give it a redstone signal now it'll place it like that. Like that. Very good. Okay, what about that one? So, yeah, this one it needs a pulse to place it. So now if we do that, it's not going to place it. So we actually have to give it a pulse to place it. But if we do it like that, then it just has to be on. So we break it and it stays on. Okay, good. Now that we know that, how can we use that to make sure that it doesn't place this for a couple of seconds after that disappears? Okay, I think this might work. So when this breaks, when it's full, it won't be giving out a redstone signal anymore. So that guy will break it. But then this guy is still going to receive a redstone signal for a little while because we're going through a repeater. So then when that finally turns off, that will then place that. So there's just enough of a delay, hopefully then for the hopper to be able to pick it up. Hopefully. We're just going to have to see how it goes. Yeah, alright, we'll leave that. Right, what were we doing? Power, batteries and things. How are these going? Oh, all crafted, excellent. HV capacitors. Alright, how much do these hold? 8 million. 8 million. Excellent. That's a lot. Just looking at the Whaler tooltip there. Cool. Alright, good. They're not stacking. Okay, right, what are we doing? The reaction chamber. Right, we'll go give it some power, and then we'll see how this titanium processing goes. Okay, you are cooking up. Good. You. Good. You. And you. Excellent. Get rid of the dirt. Undo. This was my plan earlier when we peel it up here, and unfortunately that failed. And there. Okay, good. So we've got power going into here. Excellent. We got power going into here. Yeah, I put the connection on the top. It looks like there's a connection on the top. Are we getting power? No, we are not. Why are we not getting power here? Not getting power because I put relays there, not connectors. Well, hopefully that's the problem. There we go, there and there. Okay, good. Let's see how this guy goes now. All good? You're all happy? You are getting power. Alright, we've got stuff in there. Ooh. Let's just manually put some titanium in there and see what happens. Okay, and put a stack in like that. Ooh. Aha, yeah, okay, 2 ore, and we get an iron ore out of it too, which is really handy. Okay, seems to be holding up. Wonder if we can stack these reaction chamber things in case, you know, they get consumed or broken or something. That'll just keep using them. But that looks really good. And this, I think we just smelt up, don't we? Yeah. Assembler. Arc furnace. Oh, we need an arc furnace, or just a normal furnace. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? We can't use the thingamajiggies over here, our old blast furnaces. Oh, do you mean we have to set up a new smelting system? Finally. Maybe. Resources. We need to do some more mining, or get some more mining systems set up. So, our titanium, we have about 5,000 titanium. Not too bad, but it would be worth mining up some more. Gold and silver we definitely need. As we've seen recently, we've started using more gold And we definitely need the silver for the electrum, with the gold for our circuit factory, and our copper. Copper is a bit low. And diamonds! Diamonds! We're going to need lots and lots of diamonds as well. So around the base we have a few of those things. Lots of titanium there. There's a coal patch. Coal and copper there. Gold lapis. Gold over there. Is there any silver? Any silver around our base? We have to go further out, do we? There's 8k of silver kind of in the middle over here. 7k. So there's a bit of silver there as well. Diamonds. I think there's 200 over here, which is nothing. Nothing. We need more than that. Although that's probably 200 whatever units that the ore system uses. What do we set up first? Well, the ones around the base. Let's do this coal copper one. Ding! Coal copper right here. So it overlaps our potato farm, and it's just around here. So okay, now what about finally packaged power drills, electric mining drills? How about we use these finally, instead of the old coal-fired ones? Although we could use the coal ones, seeing we're mining up coal. No, let's go electric. Finally. Where will we put it? We only need a couple, probably somewhere here. It is quite dark over here. I apologise for that, but there we go. These guys, gee, we first built one 50 episodes ago, maybe. Yeah, then they kind of fell by the wayside because of power issues and things, and then I never remembered to build them again. But if we put down, say, 3, do these go faster, or do they just produce a lot less pollution and run on power? Don't know. Raining again. Of course it is. These guys, a little bit of power during the rain. Missed. Rain. I've got everything hooked up. I'm just waiting to put the wires in. Got to put a chute in and some belts to send the ore where we need it. While we're here and while we're waiting for the rain to stop, I think with all of these drills we might do a little core sample as well. We don't need power for this, do we? I didn't think we did. Do we? I can't remember. Didn't we just have to do a whizzy something or other? Do we get a... I can't remember. How do we use this thing again? Or does it need power? Well, the rain's stopped and the sun's out. At least we can get these guys going. Oh, spin. You spitting out into that guy? You're spitting out. You're missing. Alright. How about we get rid of the top chute? Will you spit? Oh dear. Now I'm stuck. The only way I could figure out to get out of here was to die. Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, alright. Death it is. Okay, I've set the output to the block next to it and then just putting it onto a belt. That seems to be all happy there. Yeah. Okay. Good. And we'll then get this guy going as well. And then to you, and you, and you. All good. Electric drills, finally. Hopefully that's getting power now. Yeah, so this guy did need power. Given it says RF in the, or IF in the Whaler tooltip there, then it's pretty obvious I should have given it power. Whoop. What I'm after is diamonds. I want a big outcrop or something or other of diamonds. What did we get? No mineral. Lava. No mineral and lava. Well, lava? Huh. How do we get lava with immersive engineering? Do we use the pump jack for that? That could be really handy, actually. Ooh, something to keep in mind. And finally, how's our little experiment gone here? So we've got 3 left. There's 3 in here. I think we're all good. I think that the little delay there is meaning that this is working, so now I can go and set these up on all our pollution pumps and finally maybe do something about that stuff above our head up there. Well, that's it for today, guys. Didn't get as much done as I'd hoped, as always, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. But I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.